You're literally still standing on property. That's not yours and you're unwelcome during a fucking bridal party. Just go.
I'm here. Sir, I'm here.
What?
All right. Okay, well, my sock is wadded up. That's very overstimulating to me. And we are live.
This is a fight that happened outside of a rehearsal dinner about 2 years ago. For some reason, the woman filming decided to post this to her TikTok last week, and it went massively viral to the point where the bride and the girls in the video responded publicly. Both sides have two very different stories. So we're gonna play our favorite game. Who's the red flag? There's four main people that you need to know here. Jen and Liv are the bridesmaids that you see in the video. The bride is Shauna, and the woman holding the camera is Mackenzie. She is Shauna's sister-in-law. Mackenzie was not invited to the wedding because she was having issues with the family long before this fight. Nevertheless, she was not happy about the fact that she was not invited, which led to this fight.
You're literally still standing on property. That's not yours and you're unwelcome during a fucking bridal party. Just go.
You weren't invited to the wedding.
I was told to come out and tell you to go, and I'm just doing what I'm asked to do, which is go. So stop standing on their property and just go.
I think you need a...
No, I don't. You're the one who's not moving anything. You're wait a minute. You know what she's doing? She's antagonizing.
Yeah, because she's a narcissistic
Right, because she's just standing there.
That's what happens when you have narcissistic manipulation.
Exactly. You're doing it in front of your son. You should have more respect for your husband and your son, who you claim that you love so much, but you're doing this in front of them.
Oh, madam, my liege.
Happy wedding day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow at the wedding, too.
How about you see this, huh? How about you see this footwork, dude?
Yeah, happy wedding day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tonally, to me, feels villainous. Almost, it's not far from like cartoon, like villains who do the, you know, I've been expecting you. It's corny, and it's creepy, and it's threatening, and it's especially weird bringing your kids into the argument. It's a horrible way to handle this. And Mackenzie made it seem like she was leaving. She was not.
I don't, honey, because I'm the one making a fool out of myself when you're on property that doesn't belong to you.
You're losing your breath.
I'm not losing any fucking breath, bitch. I'm not losing anything. You're on property. You're just sitting there recording on private property that you've been asked to be removed from. Go. How old are you? Don't you know better?
I wasn't
be there
talking to you.
Tomorrow.
Yes, I will.
You will not, because you'll be arrested. They're already well aware, honey. And why are you still standing on the property? It's such a joke. I feel bad for him because he's in the middle.
Just some context here. Jen is talking about the groom's son, who's also standing there watching this alongside Mackenzie's children. And it seems like the whole rehearsal dinner is watching at this point, which is good and healthy.
You're going further onto private property.
I'm going towards my car. Do you want to follow me towards my car?
Yes, we will, to make sure you leave.
Yeah, they want to follow you to your car. You're being threatening. You don't get to stir the pot and then complain about what you cooked.
At this point, it's pretty obvious that Mackenzie is instigating this. She wants a problem, and she finds it here.
I actually won't have you follow me to my car.
Well, how are you going to get to your car then?
I'll go to my car by myself.
We're not
If
with you.
walk
You're
away
on
from it,
private
you're following
property.
me as
You're
I'm
on
walking
private.
back to
You're
my
on property
car.
you don't belong on.
They're
so just
following
go.
me as I'm walking
You're
to my
stalling.
car. I'm
We're just
trying to
making
walk
sure
towards
you're
my car,
leaving.
and they're
That's
coming
all we're
towards
doing.
me. They're coming at me.
Oh my
Nobody's
God,
coming at you.
victimized.
Why are you coming at me?
This is
We are
embarrassing.
coming at you. You're still standing on the property.
Do you need me to go inside the house?
You're gonna get fucking arrested, so just fucking go.
No.
That's where the camera cuts off. We don't get to see what happens next, which kind of sucks because somebody could just make up anything at this point. And that's exactly when the accusations started flying. At the time of this fight, Mackenzie had posted a bunch of accusations, and she reposted them this past week, which also further added onto the virality of this. Mackenzie claims that she was assaulted by Jen. We're going to go through the accusations and the evidence real quick to see if this is legit or not. Mackenzie posted a series of photos, wounds from the fight, and with this caption, Jen Lee Hicks of Bedford, Maine is an abuser and held me down and ripped my hair out while I screamed bloody murder while Liv pushed on my back and I couldn't get up. They all proceed to a wedding while I go to the hospital. Very good grammar that I enjoy. She got a fat lip from them hitting her in the face. And then she's posted this screenshot of the video and said, I'm walking to my car and they are following me. Look at Jen's face and fist already. First of all, her face was like that the whole time. Number two, her fist is balled up into a fist because there's something in her hand. That's what you do when you hold things. You ball it up into a fist because you can't just, hold a piece of paper like this. It doesn't, that's what... I can't believe I'm having... Anyway. And then here's another screenshot. This is where she is pulling me down. And I guess she, like, froze on this frame because it looks like Jen is smiling. She is not smiling. If you watch it back slowly, she's, like, grimacing from just, like, frustration. Just get the... like that, you know? And just, unfortunately, this looks just like an unfortunate pause. And there's images here of scratches on her chest. There's like scratches and cuts on her knees. And then there's an image of her hair falling out in the tub or whatever, or the sink. And then she posted this very lovely Facebook post that I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying to struggle through the grammar with. This video is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Oh, I've been injured. Oh, where's my doctor? Barbara? Oh, perfect. Barbara, I'm gonna need your professional opinion. Hello?
There's a reason why you don't trust a cat to handle your injury. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Caw. For 35 years, Morgan & Morgan has fought tirelessly for those who have been hurt by someone else's negligence. And they have everything that Barbara doesn't. Experience, a love of justice, adequate critical thinking skills, speech, opposable thumbs. It's a long list. And they've accomplished a lot more than Barbara. Since opening up shop, Morgan & Morgan has recovered over $30 billion in damages. They've expanded their network to over 1,000 lawyers and 100 law offices across the country. And they're so confident that their fee is free unless they win.
Okay, if you don't start writing a prescription, I will start making cat got your tongue jokes. I'm so serious.
Whether you've been injured by a drunk driver, a wet grocery store floor, a medical mistake, or a faulty chair, you deserve to be rightfully compensated for the injuries that were not your fault. You shouldn't have to drown in medical bills and lost wages and pain. And that's what Morgan & Morgan believes, and that's what they fight to achieve. To see if you have a claim, you can go to forthepeople.com/Poynter. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Jen Lee Hicks posted to her TikTok that she held me down for her own protection. I was held down by Jen Lee Hicks and Liv Parente, or however you spell that stripper's name. I had my hair ripped out of my head and pissed my own pants, and everyone stood and did nothing. Jay, Nadeau, Casey, and Cody's dad held me down till the cops came, and I was charged with 4 charges after Shauna, Maddie, and Liv, and Jen and all wrote that I went there and assaulted Shauna. I had all chargers cleared. She had all Los Angeles chargers cleared and went to counseling to work on the trauma from being physically assaulted at a house I lived at for 10 years. How many people were inside that house and watched and did nothing? People only care about the image of themselves. They are not good people. I recorded up on people coming out and talking to me because the house is... I'm getting bored reading this. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, she said she went to the hospital and had a CT scan, and she had apparently had a concussion from the assault, but didn't show proof of that or whatever. Fine. And the reason I'm having a hard time taking this credible is because of this right here. She also posted this text message from like a friend or somebody she was confiding in or something, and it says, "Slander is making a false statement. It's all true. She needs to respect you as Blake's mother and her son's wife, and I don't think that will happen, and making Alex choose between her and his family is wrong." I think Alex is Shauna's husband, I think, by the way. Yeah, she just posted a bunch of these text messages between this friend of hers, and this was one of them, and it just doesn't, I don't know. Some of this is not credible to me. Really, the big reason why I don't find this credible is right here. If you slow the ending down, you can kind of get some like context as to maybe what happened after the camera cut off. To me, it looks like Mackenzie is turning back around to walk back towards the house after she threatened to go there the first time. And then Jen pushes her away from the house out of just frustration. And then Mackenzie claims that Jen took her to the ground, I think, but in the last few frames, you don't see her falling towards the ground. In fact, the camera shot remains upright, and Mackenzie doesn't like make a grunt noise or like, you know, it doesn't follow what she's saying. Really, and that's possible she did fall to the ground, but the end of this video doesn't indicate to me that it was anything more than like aggressive shoving, which deserved. And if Jen did assault her, it's not the best decision. It's not something I would do, and it's not something I would condone. But it's really hard to feel bad for somebody who repeatedly sticks their hand in the tiger cage and then just gets upset when the tiger bites her hand off.
Sorry, I carry a lot of anger in my feet, and skipping shakes it out. It's kind of like tapping the bottom of a Pringles can to get the crumbs out. So.
Anyway, this little saga received tens of millions of views before Mackenzie eventually actually deleted these reposts. And people found Shauna and Liv's TikToks from this, so they had to respond. This is from Shauna. The story is that we were no contact for 2 years before this. We were no contact because of this exact behavior. We as a family have been dealing with this for at least 14 years at this point in time. As soon as she found out when we were getting married, the harassment started. She wanted to go to the wedding, and for no good reason. We have no obligation as a family to continue to deal with this abusive behavior. She is my brother's wife. It's his life, and it's his choice, and I have accepted that. It was my brother and my nephew who wanted to be a part of the wedding, as did I, obviously. There should be nothing wrong with that. She doesn't like me or my family. Why would she want to go anyway? Because she was going to do this or worse on my wedding day. Nobody in their right mind would allow or want someone of this character to go to their wedding. Do I wish things were different? Absolutely. Is having no contact with her and not having her in our family fun easy for us? Absolutely not. If anything, it makes things so much harder. I can't make decisions for my brother, but I can make decisions for myself and my family, and she was not wanted there, period, end of story. And then Liv responded in the comments, "Hi everyone, it's me, Red Dress Girl. We all got a restraining order against the girl who caused the scene. All is well. My bestie is happily married and had the perfect wedding." And then Liv also posted a reply video that's like 4 minutes long, so I'm just gonna hit the highlights. The police did show up to intervene and let the family decide on how they wanted to proceed, and that resulted in them getting this restraining order. Many people criticized Shauna for not inviting her. I saw that a lot in the comments. Weirdly, it's weird to me anyway. Liv said that it was Shauna and her husband's day. If they didn't feel comfortable having someone there, then that's their decision. Completely agree. She confirmed that this is still an ongoing issue within the family, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. But I have a hunch on why she posted this now. Why repost this now? I did some digging. I saw that Liv's wedding is just coming up. It's just around the corner. It's very possible that Mackenzie is trying to bring attention back onto this incident to try to ruin another wedding, is what it seems like. Anyway, moving on to the next story. This woman called CPS on her best friend, but not everyone is on her side. Very crazy story. Click the box in the top left-hand corner and I'll catch you over there. That's my time. Toodles.